there, Pisces. How are you? Excuse me, today. My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for, excuse me, I was eating, September 5th, 6th, and 7th, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll be back on Sunday with weekly readings to get you through the week. We're just going to do a Celtic cross and see whatever spirit wants to talk about, okay? So, without further ado, this one is for my Pisces. Okay. So what is the issue right now? What is it that's keeping you up at night? What is it you can't figure out? What is it you're worried about or working on? What do we got? What are they giving you? What you get? The World card. Okay, so this speaks to cycles, opening and closing, right? Closing and opening, however you want to look at that. When it comes up as the issue right now, more than likely, it means that there are cycles closing out in your life that possibly have been there for quite some time, or things that you are having some difficulty with allowing the cycles to close out is normally the takeaway that I take on this card. Understand that as soon as one cycle closes out, another one opens. It's not like you're ever left without a cycle to be in. And true enough, certain people, places, or things will go from one cycle to the next with you. But there are times where certain things get left behind, right? Where cycles close out that need to be closed out. And that can be sometimes difficult, especially for somebody as an emotionally mature or charged as a Pisces, okay? So what is the obstacle to this issue? The Ace of Swords. Okay, so there is some sort of a truth that has come forward that must have been a catalyst to this cycle closing out, right? The cycle was open, some kind of truth has come forward, and that has caused the end of the cycle. Is how this looks. So maybe that has you feeling very sad, very up in your feelings, whatever. But realize it had to happen, kind of, right? I mean, you don't want to be somebody who's just living in delusion, right? Living a lie. You need authenticity in your life in order to help you find balance, so you can find true happiness or true love, whatever that is for you. So although this may have been, it feels like it was probably quite painful. It was necessary. No matter which side of the truth you were on, meaning I don't know if you had the secret and it came out, or did somebody else have a secret towards you or whatever that came out. Whichever way it went, it needed to come out. And it apparently has caused a cycle to close. Okay, so what is it that you need to focus on now? So you need to focus on the Seven of Wands. This makes me feel like whatever cycle has closed out, it either just closed out or it's in the process of closing out, because they're telling you need to stay vigilant, and defensive. There you go. So there must be some sort of a risk right now for you to, I don't know, excuse someone's bad behavior and let them back in, or not allow the cycle to close because you don't, for whatever reason. So you need to set your boundaries, right? Adhere to them, stay somewhat defensive, and just be very vigilant in your convictions, whatever it's just you've decided to do. That's how that goes. Okay, what is it you need to leave behind? The Empress. So I get the feeling that this is something you have spent many hours or many days, or a lot of time trying to nurture, right? This, whatever this dynamic is that we're speaking of here, it feels like it's two people, right? You and somebody else, but you've invested a great deal here. Okay, and so you are having a hard time walking away from your investment. But what you were investing in wasn't what you thought you were investing in, right? That's the part you have to hang on to. You thought you were investing into one thing, and obviously with the Ace of Swords, there's been some sort of a truth to come forward to prove to you that that was not exactly what you were investing in, okay? But it looks like it is very difficult for you to walk away from it, so not impossible, you will manage, but it is difficult. Okay, what is your strength in the situation? The Two of Pentacles. Your ability to take the negativity and alchemize it into a sense of balance. Okay, there is definitely imbalance right this second, I'm sure, but you are managing to somehow find balance in the chaos. You have this ability to do that. Okay, it's a blessing, really. The strength is definitely a blessing. Okay, what do we have in the near future? I have the Two of Wands. I mean, you still have free will, Pisces. So this is all about you making a decision. What are you choosing, you ask? You're choosing you, okay? Because it looks like maybe you were, in one way or another, it looks as though you were disrespected or misled. You know, there was deception here that wasn't fair to you. So to honor yourself and be true to you is where the decision lies, right? Or maybe that's the influence you need to keep in the front of your brain when you make the decision. Choose you, okay? Is what I see here. All right, so what is the advice? We've got the Fool. This is all about you taking a leap of faith in a new direction, okay? This didn't work. Try something else. That's what I see, okay? What is the atmosphere? The Chariot. It's forward motion and victory, right? Who do I have out here right now? So really, I've got the Chariot. I've got Cancer out here. That's the only major arcana. I got the Fool. I guess that could be Gemini, maybe, but okay, it's actually all the signs in one is in the Fool, right? Because it's the beginning of the journey. But here we go. So what is it that you're afraid of? The Three of Wands. Oh, Pisces. So you're fearing the future because it's unknown, right? Because you thought you had it set in stone and now everything's changed a little bit. You're going to be fine, Pisces. You really are. It's one foot in front of the other. You need to find excitement in the future versus being just fearful, okay? You can be cautious, but still be cautiously excited, not cautiously fearful, okay? All right, what do we got for the outcome? The Ace of Pentacles. There's new opportunities coming towards you as we speak, okay? You don't have to take them, but they are gifts to you because you've earned them. So I would look into them. They're very solid opportunities coming at you, it looks like, in all kinds of different ways. Okay, so for Friday, you have the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. It's possible that the secret that came forward of this whole situation has to do with the third energy that somehow interfered in this dynamic. That's what I see there. Tuesday, not Tuesday. That was Friday. This is Saturday. I've got the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. You're heartbroken, and you need a minute to try to get your footing again, to try to heal and, you know, rest, heal, get your mind back together. This was a lot. It wasn't something you necessarily saw coming, I don't think so. All right, and then for Sunday, I've got Judgment and the Eight of Cups. That kind of says it all right there, huh? This is you calling judgment on the situation, and although you still have emotion here, I see you walking away. Just because, yeah, just because it's time to choose you is what I got. Okay. All right, Pisces, I hope this somehow helps you. No matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best weekend you possibly can. That's it. I'll be back on Sunday with the weekly readings. If anybody's looking for a private reading, just send me a DM and I will get you the details. I'm here every morning with the energy check-ins, the daily energy check-ins, if you want to check those out. That's it. All right. Thank you. Take care.